Hello investors, welcome to day 17 of our 100-day price action challenge. Today you have seen that the market has a very big gap down. In fact, it was down 2% in the morning almost, and now a fair amount has been recovered. But if you look at the large cap names, there hasn't been much recovery. Still the gap persists on the chart, right? But look at Microcap. There was a big gap up too, but again there was a very strong closing. That implies that the money has been moving into the small cap names, mid cap names, and micro cap names too. But somehow the large cap names are not attracting the money. Probably due to the new F&O rules, or probably any other reason it might be. The large caps are still looking very weak. In fact, stay away from the large cap names. If you look at a bank Nifty too, the gap did not even try to close. Even the closing was also very weak here. Private banks, the same story. Public sector banks, the same story. In fact, I thought IT stocks would fall drastically because of the yesterday's US Fed outcome. But there has been a very good recovery in this. It is as of now, it looks good. Few stocks have not yet recovered, but few stocks have fully recovered. In fact, closed positive, especially in the mid and small cap names. That was a bit surprising. If you look at the auto names, has been no improvement here. In fact, the auto is closely approaching to its crucial support. Let's hope that it doesn't break, otherwise, it would again start a new series of fall. And look at pharma names. There has been a very clear breakout or a kind of change in trend. Let's not just call this a breakout. It is too early to call it a breakout, but there has been clearly a strength in pharma because the rupee has weakened so much, and it might benefit these pharma names. The pharma stocks were up today. I'm closing at least for this resistance to be taken out, but let's cover more in detail in the individual pharma names, which one looks better and which would be the ideal to take position now. Infra stocks too again getting weaker and weaker. FMCG, nothing happened here. Telecom too, although the recovery is good, but still the chart looks weak here, right? Same story in healthcare too. Same, the spillover effect of the pharma names here. The healthcare also seem to look very good during this uncertainty. Media again did not happen much. Utilities, nothing much. So let's start with our daily analysis and jump straight away. I'm just zooming out. If you see, we are almost approaching the year end, right? And if you look at the Reliance chart, it has been a big U turn or a big U reverse U shape, right? In the Reliance, the year started at the lows and there was a very good momentum in the Reliance, but like during almost exactly in the mid of the year, the Reliance has started down and fairly gave all the returns it made in the here starting TCS, this has become a weaker. The chart clearly tells you because you can see here, right? The closing was very weak. We don't want closing. Although it tried to close at one point of time, it was above yesterday's high, but the weakness came back in. As of now, TCS not looking great. HDFC Bank to not looking great. Although this looks like a bit of extended fall, maybe we might expect a little support because of this 50 DMA and a correction here. We want HDFC to be holding this 1800 level, otherwise the banks would be in trouble. Airtel, nothing improvement here. Even ICICI too. It used to be stronger, right? Yesterday we thought this would be the level where we have to exit. Looks like we have to take an exit in the ICICI Bank too, if we have taken entry here. The banks have, it is very clear that it has become weaker again. Infosys much better than TCS chart, right? In TCS the closing was very weak, whereas in Infosys it is a little better. It tried to close the gap and the closing was also good. As of now, it still looks better. State Bank of India again nothing much here. ITC2 no, nothing much. Hindustan Unilever no change here. LIC2 becoming very weak here, right? See, I am zooming out the chart. You can see it is going lower and lower. This would be the crucial support. We can just draw the line here for reference. Now look at HCL Tech. Here we have seen there is a recovery in the HCL, right? You can see the difference between few IT charts today. The stronger names have recovered well, while the weaker names didn't recover much. LNT2 did not recover much here. Sun Pharma, this is interesting. Let's watch this name very closely. We have been watching this name, but the pharma index looks like it has broken out of the trend line, right? But the Sun Pharma didn't. So closely watch this space. So if for a very aggressive entry taker, so 1833 would be a decent level, offering only 3% stop loss. But if you want to be very sure, let's wait for 1843, 1845. Again, it again offers around 3.7% or 4% stop loss. Bajaj Finance, look at this is again a very weak name here. NTPC, I've told you that this was the breakdown here and it is now freely falling without any even exception making. Axis Bank has almost reached its support level. Looks like if this breaks, again, that is a big trouble for Axis Bank. Maruti, I've told you in the sectoral charts, right? Auto is becoming weaker and weaker again. Let's hope that there would be some kind of supply absorption here. The buying would come and slowly push the stocks. Otherwise, it would impact the whole market again. Kotak Mahindra to still looking weaker, nothing much of an improvement here. You can see M&M did not react much, but although coming out of this little base, still it has taken support at this 50 EMA line. Let's hope that it again quickly recovers. This is the only name which is pretty much holding up with the entire auto space. Let's hope that even this name doesn't get disturbed due to market action. ONGC, you can see it is clearly going down. Looks like there was much buying here. It is again freely falling. Maybe a little bounce back here. Then we might see another leg here. Tata Motors, it has clearly broken down. In fact, it is leading the auto space to downs. Every day it is making new lows. Every single day, almost you can see it is making a new low, right? That's not a good sign. Ultratech 2, the sentiment has disturbed. It has closed below. We can take an exit here, but if you just want some more confirmation, let's wait for 1 or 2 days here. If it goes below, we have to take the exit. Adani Enterprise still becoming weaker. I've told you, right? This was the support here and it broke down today, again heading down. Power Grid to nothing interesting here. Titan, nothing interesting here. Bajaj Auto, at least looks like there has been some support buying at these low levels. Let's wait and see whether this is the bottom of the Bajaj Auto or not. Adani Ports, though there was a buying, but still the chart looks very weak. Coal India, stay away. Yesterday we have told you it has clearly broken out. Maybe we thought that there would be a shakeout and a bounce back, but it didn't happen in Coal India. Look at Asian Paints again, almost at yearly low, another fresh low, 2268, non-stop falling. This looks very bad, right? That's why don't just go with the business or fundamentals. Try to look at the sentiment among the investors coming to stock. Look at this is very different contrast, right, between the Asian Paints and the Wipro chart. In the Wipro, although IT names have been falling, I've been telling you that Wipro has been very strong. It has been very calm during this turmoil, and today you can see the closing, right? Very strong closing. That's what I'm talking about. Just by looking at these 100 charts, you are clearly finding that Wipro is a bit different from whole rest of the pack, right? If you agree with me, comment in the comment section that Wipro is doing good. Hindustan Aeronauticals not at all looking good. Again, going down. Bajaj Finserv going down. Probably will test this level. DMart to becoming weaker, just like Asian Paints. Trent again acting very well. It did not even correct much today. That is one signal that by those whoever hold the trend, they are not willing to sell it. That itself tells you that stock has some strength left. If there is a breakout here, it would be a good entry opportunity for Trent. Again, Adani Green not looking good. Simons have told yesterday looks like this is heading down and probably will test these levels again. JSW became very weak within very few days. Last 5, 6, 7 sessions were very weak here. Adani Power, nothing interesting here. Zomato still holding up. Let's see whether this 278 would be respected or not. As of now, nothing changed on the chart. It is still acting very good. Nestle again made a new low today. In fact, even if I zoom out, you can see that, right? I just don't want to happen this volume bots. So if we can just draw a line here, you can see that the price has broken out here again. This was a fresh low in Nestle 2 again. Next, coming to IOC, it has fallen sharper today, but again, there has been some recovery. So it's a breather, but again, the stock looks very weak. Bharat Electronics, yesterday we told you this was our exit signal. Even today it was a big gap down, and although the closing has been decent, but still the same thing happened in the Varun Beverages too. This would be our exit here. This is not something we want to happen today. Geo Finance, same kind of story, very weak. You see the gaps, right? We need this gap to be filled as soon as possible to show some strength in the market. Realty stocks still holding up. They did not correct much today. In fact, they have recovered a little bit post the gap down. Tata still looking weaker. Vedanta looking going down. This it has taken support here. Let's hope that it bounces back strongly this time. Grasim not looking good. IRFC not at all looking good. LTIM, I just want to discuss this. We thought this would be the strongest name, right? But you can see a clear gap down that indicated our sell signal. And you can see the closing was very weak, although it has closed exactly at the 50 EMA point. Maybe some kind of bounce back is expected here, but I don't think unless and until this level, right? This 65-60, this gap high of the gap is where the price would really test. If it isn't strong enough, it would get rejected here and would test this low again. So closely watch this name. This has become volatile. It used to be very good chart, but again, see within 1 2 days the story changes. That's how market is. It is very dynamic. Look at Indigo. There was a gap down, but there was a strong buying force. In fact, it has closed above yesterday's closing. That itself tells you that there are interest. Again, same tech came just like HCL Tech did not correct much and also have recovered. SBI Life have taken support exactly at this level and is bouncing back. Let's hope it consolidates here. Pidilite, there is no hope for this stock as of now. Probably this would be the new support. ABB2 again heading down. Probably a new short entry might be looking good in the ABB. The target would be somewhere this support level. Let's see what happens. Divis Lab, despite the pharma has done well, there is no buying interest here. So it is clear that there is no interest in this name. HDFC again made a new low, but the closing was decent. Hindalco exactly hanging on the support. We have been seeing, right, many stocks, literally many stocks were hanging at their crucial support levels. If these support levels were taken out, we might see another new correction in the market. PFC not looking good, Britannia not looking good, Ambuja Cement not looking good, Gale not looking good. See, nothing here happening. REC2. Same kind of story today. Motherson has finally broken out of this range. Although the closing was good, I am thinking if this is a shakeout, the coming days it should come up. If it is finding resistance and if it might, let's assume that even it came to this above this line, this 170 level, you can see this tight consolidation here, right? This would be very important to watch. If the stock got rejected here, that would be the perfect opportunity to sell the stock and take a put option, something like that. As of now, Motherson looks very weak. BPCL also took the support exactly at these levels. As of now, the market is hanging at the crucial support. Again, no hope for Godrej Consumer Property, Eicher Motor, decent action. Bank of Baroda, no, again going down. See, right? Cipla, the strong move made in Cipla, but it did not change the story of Cipla. JSW Energy too, nothing interesting here. TVS Motor, nothing interesting. Look at Torrent Pharma. I think among the large cap names, Torrent Pharma is the only name which is acting stronger, followed by Sun Pharma. So the reason you have seen today the major breakout in the pharma is primarily due to the mid caps and the small cap names which have done very well, but the large cap is still as a whole group is struggling. But Torrent Pharma is looking very good. In fact, it has broken out of this. I won't say that you could have taken entry here if you although this could offer a decent entry point, but let's just watch. Let's This would be the crucial resistance for the Torrent Pharma. In fact, if you want to draw the line, this would be the major crucial resistance. If this 3500 is taken out, it is good to go. Shriram Finance again getting weaker. Chola Finance getting weaker. Bajaj Holding again another strong day. See, it is showing the strength in the market that I am not giving up. There might be some hope for me. So, and even the volumes are also looking very good. You can closely watch this name. This looks very interesting. Adani, nothing new here. Punjab National Bank, too, nothing new here. Dr. Reddy's, that was a very strong move, primarily because of the dollar weakening, dollar getting strengthening and rupee weakening. So this move, which is happened in the pharma, right? It is. I'm assuming it is primarily dependent on the rupee weakening. If the rupee again strengthen back, so we might see again a little profit booking in the pharma. United Spirits, it's acting perfectly well. It did not even disturb the chart. See, while all other names have seen a strong gap down and a little bit of recovery and some distortion in the chart, but if you look at the United Spirits, it did not even got affected by this whole news. Same with Loda also. It is acting very strong now. In fact, a little consolidation here and a breakout would be a perfect entry. I have told you this would be the perfect shot and it is going down. Havels too getting weaker and weaker. Bosch also not looking great. Apollo today, even hospitals have done well, but this hasn't. Again, I am telling you, the whole large cap group is becoming weaker, while the mid and small cap names are getting stronger. Zydos are not doing so great. Hero Motocop again, same story. It is very weak. Naukari today we have seen a correction of 2% here. Let's see whether this correction would continue or there would be again a quick bounce back in the stock or not. Tata Consumer Product very weak here. Dabur looking very weak here. No improvement, although it is hanging at its crucial support. We can zoom out and see that. See, there is. I mean, this is very crucial support. It has taken multiple support in the last 3 to 4 years. Let's wait and see Dabur. ICICI Lombard, nothing interesting here. Zindal still, again, no reaction here. Sri Cement, you have seen again, it is coming back, right? It is pulling back. Let's hope that it consolidates here a bit and again test this 28,000 level. If this time, so when the market improves and this stock breaks out, that would be a perfect addition. Canara Bank, same story, just like other PSU banks. So these are getting weaker. Canara and Union look same, right? Almost on the chart. Indus into nothing happening here. Adani, nothing happening here. NHPC, you see, as we coming down and down, the names are getting weaker and weaker. BHEL too again. Although the closing was decent, at one point of time it was down very almost 5-6% from our. That would be a good opportunity to book the profit during the beginning. That was a decent 5% move, right? IRCTC2 again looking very bad, not at all improvement here. So that's our 100 chart. So you can see that there has been a clear weakness in the market, especially the top 100 stocks, whereas the mid cap and small cap names have seen a lot of strength and money moving into them. So what happened to your portfolio? In fact, my portfolios were majorly invested in mid and small cap, so it was fairly flat and a little bit positive today. What happened to your portfolio? So let me know in the comment section. So thank you guys for watching. See you tomorrow.